Yep, the leaks were pretty much fake. Hi everyone, how's it going? I also want to say, before we start this video, I just want to say thank you guys so much for 2,000 subscribers. I haven't really made this an official post, but I just want to say thank you. I'm thinking of doing a Q&A, I'm not sure yet. I'll decide and I'll figure it out, but yeah, I just want to say thank you guys again for hitting 2K before my birthday. It's exactly 1 week away, so I'm hyped. But basically, we got some recent news about Telltale Games and the development of Wolf Among Us 2. But as I was saying earlier, the leaks were pretty much fake. They were straight up fake, as I expected. The first one seemed legit, sort of, and then the second one with the whole snow, long hair, and Bigby's like beast mode in his shirt. I don't even know what that was. It was clearly fake. If it was real, one, the video would have been taken down somehow. I would have gotten 2 strikes. And 2, I don't think Telltale really cared about leaks before. I remember when Game of Thrones Season 1, Episode 1 screenshots got leaked and people were making YouTube videos about it and they never got their videos taken down, so who knows, maybe it was real. But anyways, basically this was doing at the time of the Game Awards. I'm sorry I'm like 2 days late. I was going to make the video before, but I was uploading a lot of content that day of reactions, so I didn't see the point in like, what's the word? I didn't want to spam content, I guess that's the word. I just really wanted to like space it out, even though I didn't space out that well. But anyways, we got an update from Telltale Games saying, 1 year ago, we surprised the games community with news that we had stated pre-production of a new season of The Wolf Among Us. Since then, the team's been hard at work while continuing our mission to bring many classic Telltale games back online. We released the Telltale's Batman series Shadow Edition early this year, followed by a re-release of Tales from Monkey Island, and the newest releases, Wallace and Gromit's Grand Adventures. I'm pretty excited for that game. I'm gonna buy it eventually. I ought to buy Tales of Monkey Island from Monkey Island. I don't know, we'll see. Strong Bad's cool game for attraction people, and Telltale's Texas Hold'em. We know you're excited to hear more about The Wolf Among Us 2, and we look forward to telling you more when the time is right. But what we can say now is we're developing the entire season at once, and there is more to do before we're ready to share what's next with Fabletown going game. It's just not time yet. And then basically in the whole thing, they just talk about how the other IPs such as Tales, Walking Dead, and Minecraft Story Mode, they're back to their original IP owners, and they obviously don't own it anymore. For now, think of us as fans, just like you. We're a team dedicated to the Telltale legacy for narrative games, here to celebrate the classics with an eye on what's to come. And trust me, when the time's right, we're going to have a lot to talk about. Until then, thank you for being a fan with us. May you continue to stay safe and have a healthy, happy 2021, the Telltale team. That was big news. I know it's not big news like release day and everything, but literally it's nice that they gave an update, because they didn't really give an update till like a whole year in a way. But I'm glad we got some type of update. But yeah, basically Wolf Among Us 2 is obviously not ready, finished. They did confirm they're developing the whole entire season at once, and I'm not sure what that means exactly, the way they worded it. That could mean it's kind of weird, because what Telltale used to do is, I'll explain to you how the episodic format worked for Telltale, at least from my understanding. They would basically make an episode, they would basically plan out the whole season, like beginning to end. They know the script, they know what's going to happen. And then, from my understanding, they're like actually still developing the episode, and there's a few changes to the episodes when they release the first episode. Like, for example, depending how the first episode is, they would see fan players' feedback, and then they wouldn't exactly change the whole episode unless there was an issue like Wolf Among Us and Tales did, where I believe both episodes took for Tales from the Borderlands and Wolf Among Us, it took 4 months because they were redeveloping the whole game. Basically, they were changing a lot from the game. I'm not sure. The game was really going to be really different, but then they had to change a bunch of stuff. So in situations like those, that's why the episodes would take longer. But usually they would work on the episode, like they know what they're gonna do. They're probably working on maybe episode 3 while episode 2 is about to release, something like that. So I think they were basically just working on like final touches, towards animation, and maybe making the set. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm making sense, but that's how I imagine development being, sort of. And from what they said, I'm assuming they mean they're making all the episodes, and maybe it'll release episodically. I personally don't think it's going to be I personally don't think it's going to be released episodic anymore, just because of the fact that it's kind of like an old formula that doesn't really work anymore. And it sucks to say because I really did like episodic games a lot. They were pretty fun. Unless they do something with like Tell Me Why, for example, where they release each episode weekly. I think that's a good example on how you should do episodic games. But they're most likely gonna go for the full game format because people rather have the full product than episodic, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm assuming they're doing, at least from what they've said. I've heard people talk about if they could acquire IPs like Walking Dead, Tales of the Borderlands, Game of Thrones, and so on and so forth. I do think it's possible. I just don't know how licensing works. I would imagine it wouldn't be that expensive to acquire the rights again. I could be wrong, because from what I've seen, they've only acquired like the older Telltale titles, and the big ones they got was Wolf Among Us and Batman. Those were pretty easy, I would assume, just because they're DC and maybe they worked well with DC before. Game of Thrones, I don't think they exactly cared for Telltale, because from my understanding, with like DC, I believe, I don't know if it's DC, but I think it was one company, I think it was DC and Gearbox. They worked heavily with Telltale Games to make sure they crafted like a true experience, I believe. I'm not sure about DC, but for Gearbox, I know they helped a lot with Tales from the Borderlands. And HBO, I just assumed that they just hired the voice actors from the show. But I would love to see, I don't think Walking Dead's coming back. Skybound completely has that, I believe. I think they have plans with Walking Dead in the future. I think it's possible to get Tales from Borderlands, maybe, depends on what Gearbox is, because I don't even know what's happening with Gearbox at the moment. And then something else that I would really prefer is Game of Thrones, and maybe Minecraft Story Mode. I think those are the more likely ones that could possibly be coming back to the market, and maybe Guardians of the Galaxy. There could be more, but those are the only ones I could think of that are like have a realistic chance of possibly coming back, if that makes sense. They've really gotten like the older Telltale IPs. I'm assuming they did that just because it's more easier and maybe cheaper. I'm not sure. I don't know how licensing works. I'm just saying. But yeah, besides that, that's pretty much all the updates we got for Telltale Games. There's a lot I really want from them. I would really love a Game of Thrones Season 2. I know that's most likely not going to happen. But the show's over. Maybe they can make another Game of Thrones experience. Could be like a new, I don't know, make a new Frontier type game where you don't have to play Season 1. Oh my gosh, I don't even know. But yeah, that's basically it for this video. I don't think we're going to be getting Wolf Among Us anytime soon. Maybe 2022, 2021 we'll get news. They're clearly working on this still, and with the rumors and everything, they've been overwhelmed, I would assume, so it sucks, because I really thought they were like hinting towards news, just the way they like tweeted certain ways, but no, they were just being serious where they can't answer the news that were fake. I don't understand why they couldn't clear it up. Just say like, oh, that's not true, there's no rumors or leaks about this, but instead they were like teasing like, uh-oh, there's leaked news, I cannot say it's true or false or whatever. It just felt weird a little bit, but it's whatever. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I didn't realize I rambled on for like 9 minutes. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, share, subscribe. Really helps our channel a lot. I'm almost on winter break. I'm so hyped. I'm really excited. So I hope to see you guys later on the channel. And we'll see what videos we upload this week, because you guys have been enjoying Sam and Max with me. I've uploaded the first episode, and I haven't played the other episodes yet because I've been a little bit busy, and those games require so much thinking with like the puzzles and Cyberpunk release. But yeah, I really did enjoy the first episode, and you guys seem to enjoy it as well, so that makes me really happy to see that you guys actually like it. But yeah, I'll definitely play the other 5 episodes, and yeah, so I'll see you guys later for the next video. Bye!